friends! Hello, welcome back! I don't know if you can tell, we're in a little bit more of a festive mood today. It's almost like my Blue Jackets landed a stud player in free agency. Johnny Gadreau, the latest addition to the Blue Jackets. Gonna pay him a lot. Just under 10 mil a year, 7 years. Is it worth every single penny of it? Now the big concern of Gadreau obviously is a little bit smaller. I really don't care. The Blue Jackets are a team that have struggled mightily to keep any star player around, and Patrik Laine may well be the next guy in line for that. But if you can start to get a couple guys to build around, even with Gadreau being a little older, he's going to be 35, 36 when that contract ends, I think you could still get, 3, 4, 5 good years out of him where that contract's well worth it. And he's still going to play solid when he gets older as long as he can stay healthy. Obviously, you're concerned about him being a little bit smaller, but as long as he can stay healthy, I feel really good about the guy being a centerpiece on this team. Something the Blue Jackets really needed was a guy to build around on offense. Along with seeing some of these younger guys like Silly coming up, Corrali, some depth. I wouldn't call Corrali coming up, but more some depth guys there. I think this team has the veteran presence. I think they have some of the young studs, and I think it's a team that now has Johnny Gaudreau, who is going to help. Well, I can't imagine. I don't know. We're going to have some difficulties here because Laine, Gaudreau, obviously. Blue Jackets are up against a cap right now, so we'll see how all of that goes. But I just can't imagine if Gaudreau and Laine can play together. I feel like it's going to be such a big help for Laine. Maybe a little bit uplifting, if you will. Hopefully it turns things around for this franchise and makes it more of an attraction. I mean, you got Boquist is going to be playing, so you got Werenski, you have Gavrikov, you have Peak, you have Bean, and you have the guy the Blue Jackets signed for $4 million. Not going to make a lot of comments on him because I do not know that much about him still. He didn't even make the team, apparently. I put him on a roster. He must be on the AHL. We're talking about Bronson. Blue Jackets put $4 million on this guy. We'll see how that goes. Maybe a really, really good stay-at-home defender. We'll see. Again, don't know too much about him. I know we're not going to bash on any future Blue Jackets by any means of imagination, but I have not heard of him being one of the flashiest of players. But sometimes you don't need that. You don't hear a lot about David Savard. He was getting $4 or $5 million a year. He wasn't this massive point production type of player for the Blue Jackets, and he still went out there. And I'd pay $4 or $5 million for him all over again. At least in a torch system. We'd see how he does it in this system. He's a little different. But I love the way that guy played. And I think he was a big centerpiece of that team making a little bit of a playoff push to 1 year. So we'll see what Bronson can do. We can be hopeful. New place for him. Maybe things change it up a little bit. He plays a little bit better. Gadreau over here, though, on the Blue Jackets. I'm excited. This is the first time we've seen, really, I guess you could say Duchesne and Panarin, but to now see a lot, you got a few stud pieces, you got young guys. When you say, again, Laine works out, you got Gadreau, you got Voracek, that's 3 really good players when they're playing at their best. And I don't remember the last time the Blue Jackets had that on a team. And you still have young Werenski, you still got some of these defenders, and again, you got some of these guys coming up through the draft, like Sillinger, who looked really promising last year. You got some depth players still, some of the same depth players that were around for this team in the last playoff run, and some of the players that were depth players for teams or on previous teams during their playoff runs making an impact too. So I love seeing that. I feel like it's a really formidable bunch if they can make the contracts work, if they can make the salary cap work. Question is, does EA agree with us? I'm telling you right now, they feel really good about it. 21, 11, and 5. Because that's the question today, is EA knows everything. You want to place your bets next year or just get a quick sim done by EA? I wonder if EA got it right now that I think about it. Who did they have? I bet they had Tampa winning the Cup. I forget who our sim did. It's always different. Obviously, I'm kidding completely. Like, it's so random. And it's going to be random. That's not a shot at EA or anything. That's just how the game works. And that's how it should work. Every single year, it's completely random. Just like you would have thought one team be the favorite. Doesn't mean they're guaranteed to win the Cup the end of the year. Things change so much and so on and so forth. Nonetheless, though, Blue Jackets heading into the trade deadline in first place in the division. This is an interesting division, too. What do the Rangers do this year after the conference finals appearance? You got a Hurricanes team that's been impressive. You got a Penguins team that's starting to get some question marks over there. You got the Capitals as well. Ovi getting a little older. Backstrom's concerns there. Right? Concerns? Am I thinking that right? He's got some injuries to deal with right now. We'll see how things go. Blue Jackets gonna enter the playoffs though against that aforementioned Rangers team. And Patrick Laine in game 1 said, "Let me put the boys on my back." 2 goals, 2 assists, 4 points. Blue Jackets gonna make playoffs. Johnny Gaudreau, the instant impact, 88 points, 23 Genos, 65 assists. Laine loving it, 41 goals, 34 assists. Couple guys, 24 plus goals for this team. Voracek being one of them. Power plus 26, plus 23, and plus 38. Boone Jenner. Was Boone Jenner rocking that first unit? He was. Loving every single minute of it. All right, Boone Jenner can make it work. Boone Jenner's the type of guy, you just put him somewhere and he'll make it work. You gotta love Boone Jenner. He'll play you anywhere. Ain't gotta complain about it. Wins the face-off draws for you too if you need to get it done. Love me some Boone Jenner. What did Werenski do? Werenski, 18 goals, 35 assists, plus 27. Not too shabby there. -3 out of Robinson, not Benstrom. You wonder how that unit down there, bottom 6 is going to do. You're worried about that. Andrew Peak, -2. -6, -8 out of Corrali. I would like to see Corrali do a little bit better there. That's goal defenders. We want to go with theirs. How did Elvis look? 913. Liking that. 896 out of Corpusal. That's all right. Won't see him too much in playoffs. Won the team 9 games this season still. Not too shabby. Blue Jackets, 52, 22, and 8. 112 points, and they clinched the conference. Did they clinch the the presidents? With the Johnny, could you imagine just adding Johnny Gadreau to this team? That is it. Yeah, add Johnny Gadreau. Blue Jackets go right up to winning the presidents. I'm taking it all day. Yeah, I agree with EA. EA is completely right here, I think. NHL, you don't want to let EA down here and disappoint them and make them look bad by thinking the Blue Jackets are going to win presidents next year. So what I'm thinking is the other 31 teams, if they could just, when the Blue Jackets come to town, maybe, bring in their backup goalies or... what's a really good thing to do during the year? Sometimes your David Pasternak's, your Panarins, your Connor McDavid's, they get a little bit tired. The long season, 82 games. The basketball does it all the time. You guys could just bench those guys when they come, Blue Jackets come to town. Not a big deal. Just small fit, not asking for a lot. Yeah, I'm sure the guys would appreciate it if they got a little break like that. 3.26 goals for, 2.78 goals against. A lovely season by the Blue Jackets. Power play struggled a little bit there, surprisingly, 17.3. A little bit below average, it looks there. Blue Jackets, though, going to enter the playoffs. The Presidents winning. Columbus Blue Jackets 1-0 already on the New York Rangers in Game 1. Going to be an interesting series. Nonetheless, Panarin and the boys coming to town. Blue Jackets series split 2 apiece. You was wondering how this team would perform in playoffs. Right now, we're just talking up this. I'm just saying, if the Blue Jackets get bounced the first, maybe they don't have to win the presidents after all. Maybe you guys, maybe like second or third best team in the league. You don't have to listen to EA completely. Then again, maybe we do have to listen to EA. Jake Bean, Patrick Laine, and Silly dropping the Genos in the first. 4-0. Blue Jackets looking for the blank job in Game 6. A big dub. Blue Jackets going to head back home for game number 7. Rangers, Blue Jackets, game 7. I can't imagine who they're going to see here in the second round. We did not look with the Rangers, the first or second wild card here. Might be heading out to the Atlantic Division next. Well, the Blue Jackets wouldn't be. They're still going to play their conference. Who am I kidding? Duh. I was thinking wild card spot here. Blue Jackets 2-1 after 1. Voracek, Bjorkstrand getting the goals for the Blue Jackets. We're going to go period 2. Blue Jackets pulling away. There's Sean Corrali. I was telling you, I was feeling good about the Corrali edition if this team made playoffs. And Corrali all of a sudden put one in the back of the net. Boone Jenner put one in the back of the net. Shesterkin can't slow these Blue Jackets down right now. There's Cole Sillinger from the middle of the ice. Blue Jackets going to go 6-1 on the New York Rangers in game number 7. We're heading to the conference semifinals here. Carolina, top team to play. Game 1, dub. Game 2, what you got for us? Big fat L, 5-3. Got to tighten it up a little bit on defense. 5 goals, 4 goals. Got to win some lower scoring games here, fellas. Game 4, coming back. There we go. Again, lower scoring, 3-1. Got to play that playoff style of hockey. Going to lose game 5, 2-1. Blue Jackets once again going to find themselves in the conference finals. Here we go. Blue Jackets 1-0. Robinson on Freddie Anderson. Blue Jackets up 1-0. Nate House going to get the goal here. Returning the favor. Carolina 1. Blue Jackets 1. Game 6. Blue Jackets need to score a goal to stay alive in this series and keep their playoff hopes and Stanley Cup winning hopes alive here. Carolina Blue Jackets all over Freddie Andersen right now. Power play Canes. Blue Jackets going to kill it off. A little bit of momentum here in the final 2 minutes. Can they put one in the back of the net? The answer is no. We're going to in overtime. Blue Jackets won. Carolina won. All Blue Jackets early. All Merslykins early, I should say there. Blue Jackets trying to put one in the back of the net. It has been all Hurricanes. Merslykins keeping a minute here in the extra period. There was a shot right on net on Freddie Andersen. Texier couldn't wrap it in. Blue Jackets got to put one in here. The way Merslykins is just holding this team in it. And they're not going to do it. Too much Carolina in the final period. The Blue Jackets and the Blue Jackets and the Johnny Gaudreau led Blue Jackets, I knew he was going to get it out there properly, are going to find themselves exiting in the second round. But I tell you what, it was still a miraculous season to go from no playoffs to losing Panarin to losing all these guys. Hope being a little bit lost to being restored just that quickly. Would love to see it. Blue Jackets conference semis, game 6. That's not bad. Would like to see the cup though. As always though, thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time.